Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to Thrive with Stride. And I know I've been missing for a little bit, and guys, oh my goodness, I have been busy work, and because it's the beginning of summer and the end of the school year, all these things have been happening, but I'm glad to be back. And guys, next week, the 1st of July, Meghan will be dropping her rosé wine. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for this to happen. This is happening on the 1st of July, which is Canada Day over here in Canada. And yeah, so let's get ready for that. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I have to get that. I have to get it, guys. But I don't know. Of course, I don't know if it will be available for me to order. But I can order from get somebody to order it in the States, right? Yeah, I can do that. But anyways, guys, I haven't been on since Meghan dropped everything and everything sold out in record time as usual. And I wanted to come on and say a little bit about that. That was amazing. That was so great. I mean, I was so proud. I was proud. I was happy. And I mean, now she knows that people love her, and she should know this. And as you can see, some people have received their apricot spread and their batch of products from As Ever. Yeah, this person wrote, and they said that their post was liked by As Ever. That's amazing. That's amazing. So yeah, so guys, if you have your stuff, make sure you post it, because you never know, you might get a like from As Ever or from Meghan, whichever. Yeah, whichever. But yeah, so somebody posted that. I'm like, oh my god, lucky you, lucky you. But yeah, so seems like I did say this. Somebody said this on a post. They said, oh, it seems like if they have like underestimated how much people really were going to be buying. And I'm like, yeah, they did. I think they did. Yeah, I think when they come back, they need to start up with like a bigger, there needs to be, it needs to be huge. It needs to be huge. But yeah, so we'll see. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what Meghan decides to do. Yeah, we will. Because it's totally up to her and how she wants to take her business. And yeah, and of course we saw that post just now. That was a little bit of we saw a little bit of our favorite girl. Yeah, we did see a little bit of the back of Lily. And of course, sold out, sold out, sold out. The apricot jam, the first thing to sell out apparently, and the honey. But yeah, so that was just a little bit of reminiscing about what happened last week, when I just, everything was coming so fast. I did not get a chance to come back on. But yeah, so I am happy you know, to see that people have been receiving the apricot spread and their honey and all this stuff.
We spent so much time
And
making sure we had so much more
yeah,
inventory.
this is what
That's why we
Megan
took
was
the time,
saying.
and you guys are doing it again. We're nearly sold out on everything, and I can't believe it. Even flower sprinkles, which I knew was going to be the big one again, so that has more inventory than all of it. And that's
Yeah.
also about to sell out. So I was looking at my iMessage and I thought, okay, I love this feature, and I never thought of it like, is it confetti or is it flower sprinkles?
It's flower sprinkles. Yeah, she was having a little bit of fun with that. But yeah, I'm happy that, honestly, to be honest, guys, that is like the number one thing on my mind right now, is the fact that Megan she has to be really, really happy right now. She has to be happy, because yeah. But the haters are a not. And this one in particular one, she was upset because she couldn't go and hate on Megan's post. Take a look.
Instagram account. So
Yeah.
people can't say, oh, Look at all the negative comments that were left for Meghan underneath the twerking video.
What twerking
With
video?
Netflix, she's in a safe place because Netflix don't give us the analytics of those videos. So
What's she
we have no
talking
clue
about?
how many people are watching with Love Meghan.
Okay, first of all, babe, it's Netflix doesn't give us the analytics, not Netflix don't give us the analytics, you illiterate.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to keep it respectful here. I'm going to keep it respectful.
No, you don't
So
need to.
unfortunately, this chick's video came across my desk, and I watched excerpts from it. She's interviewing this gentleman named Scott Rouse, who I guess is a body language expert. Like, what world are we living in where you are literally having a body language expert come onto your YouTube
You only
show
get those when
and
it's Harry and
analyze
Meghan.
the Duchess of Sussex's body language in various podcasts?
Not
Do
when
what
it's
you want
other
with your own
people.
time. Truly, I don't judge. I don't judge. With the actual evidence to back this assessment we're going to make about this chick, based on her socials and YouTube channel, her entire personality is ripping this woman down to shreds. Just like my entire personality is uplifting her. And talking about Bridgerton, and talking about him just like that, and Wicked, and musicals. You get the gist. The mere fact that Illiterate appears losing sleep over the fact that she cannot see Duchess Meghan's like count and or comments is just, it's beyond me. It is so, like, go touch grass. Duchess Meghan's like count and or comments is just, it's beyond me. It is so, like, go touch grass. You know who else's social media you can't comment? Taylor Swift. You can like it, but you can't comment. Selena has limited comments. Rihanna has limited comments. Julia Roberts has limited comments. But no, it's only the Duchess of Sussex that Illiterate up here is concerned with. But then again, why should I be surprised when these are the kind of girlies she spends her time with?
Yeah, Kinsey was losing her mind there for a bit because she couldn't go and hate on Meghan's posts directly on her Instagram. And no, Netflix does not protect them or protect her, okay? Because when Netflix did post anything when it comes to Harry and Meghan, they always have the comments open. So no, they do not. They do not protect Meghan or whatever. Like, and then why would it be so bad if they did protect her? Protect her from people like you, Kinsey Schofield? Yeah? Protect her from people like you? Because she does need protection from people like you, because you're not. A crazy woman who is obviously obsessed with Meghan's husband still to this day. Because remember, guys, when she put her head on Meghan and Harry's engagement photo? Do you guys remember when she did that? She's a nut. A total nut. But yeah, so she's one of the people who were complaining about Meghan and all this stuff that's been happening. She's just, she has an issue with that. But of course she would. Of course she would. But, whatever. Whatever when it comes to Kinsey Schofield and the haters. There's been a lot going on. I'm not going to talk about everything, but I'm going to try to get in as much as I can with what has been going on. I mean, Willie has been sending out, I don't know, stories about, he doesn't care anymore about Harry and Meghan. He never did, and all this stuff, and blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, there's a whole front page thing with Harry and with William wearing all his garb, and Harry wearing a suit. Isn't that interesting? Guys, did you see that? If I can, I'll put a picture in here. I didn't read it, obviously, but it's obvious what they were trying to do. It was obvious what they were trying to do. Having Harry, the one who actually did work, the one who actually have done work in his life, right? They're saying that Harry he's trying to find his purpose, and the funny thing is, Willie has had so many purposes in this life. He wanted to end wars. He wanted to end homelessness. He wanted to take care of the people who can't have food to eat. All this stuff he wanted to do, but he just keeps jumping from things to things, keeps jumping and jumping all the time. And I'm like, really, Willie? But yeah, this week Willie was out and about as well. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. I was just mentioning it quickly, but I don't really want to talk about Willie. But I thought I'd mention. Another thing that I would like to talk about, though, is when Meghan went to Emma Greed's podcast. I didn't even get a chance to talk about it. But take a look at what she had to say.
So when I sat down with Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, I expected a great conversation, but what I didn't expect was how much clarity, conviction, and honestly, genuine wisdom that she brought to the table. Meghan doesn't just talk about building a brand. She's building something with purpose, precision, and with a lot of heart. And there are a few moments that really stayed with me. The first one was trust your timeline. She said, someone else's urgency is not my urgency. And that hit. She's not rushing to meet outside expectations. She's building with care on her own terms. And that discipline shows in every move that she makes. The second one was own the vision, share the work. Meghan talks about creating something where you feel her fingerprints all over it. She believes in collaboration, but not at the expense of intention. You can delegate, but you still have to show up. The third thing was to protect what matters the most. And she spoke about being present for her kids and having to ask herself if she could do it well enough, or if she should just do a few things exceptionally well. And that idea really resonates with me because it's not about balance. It never is. It's about priorities. Next, you have to make your message unmistakable. For Meghan, influence isn't just about visibility, it's about intentionality. And even in silence, she used her platform to elevate others. Every choice was a signal, redirecting attention, value, and visibility towards people and principles that matter. Her reminder was that influence is power, but how you use it, that's purpose. And then finally, she says success starts small. As ever started with homemade jam, not splashy rollout, just a personal gesture. And it grew because it was real. And that's the reminder that you too can start small. Just start with what you love. So let me know which moment stuck out to you. And if you haven't listened to the full episode, Aspire with Emma Greed is available now on Apple Podcasts and wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, so that was beautiful. And listen, that is her most watched video on her YouTube channel. It has like almost 300,000.
Don't get to build in quiet. Well, it's a gift and a curse, right? It's one of those things where there must be a part of you that's like, great, there's an interest in what I'm doing.
Yes.
But there's also just such scrutiny in what you're doing.
There's a lot of focus on every detail and every moment of quiet.
Do you every single moment quiet,
Everything
quiet, and everything
it really
between?
does, it really runs the gamut, but at the same time, what a blessing that it creates and generates so much buzz and so much interest. But I'm still never willing to sacrifice or compromise on the quality and to take my time. Someone else's urgency is not my urgency.
Damn right.
It was if it was
A little bit about the public narrative, because when you sign up to be an actress, you know that people are going to start recognizing you. They're going to start speaking to you on the street. But that's very different from what you have now.
It is, Emma. It's very different.
No. I wonder, and listen, I want to say this to you in the best way, because I wonder if you could rewrite your public narrative from scratch. Is there anything that you would do differently?
Yes, I would ask people to tell the truth.
Yeah, simply tell the truth. And the funny thing is, people have twisted that little comment and twisted it and made it seem like if Meghan was talking about the royal family or something. She did not mention them. She doesn't need to mention them. And if I were her, I would never mention the royal family ever again. To be honest. But guys, I just I had to come on and talk about those couple things that I missed last week. And just to catch up, just to get caught up on things. I will be making a video again soon again, and I just wanted to make sure that I could talk about those things, because I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna miss the second launch and all this stuff? How am I gonna miss all this stuff and not talk about it? Oh my God. But anyways, guys, hey, if you want to support my channel, you can go over to my Etsy store, and I have mugs and stuff over there. I have water. These are stainless steel hot and cold holders. Hot and cold, you can liquid, any liquid, hot or cold. It keeps it warm or it keeps it cold on a hot day, whichever. And it's been hot in the last couple of days, but today's a little rainy and the temperature went down. But, hey, we need the rain too to get the beautiful flowers. There you go. But yeah, so guys, it's been great talking to you. If you want to support my channel, please do on Buy Me a Coffee, or you can send a super chat or a super sticker. And guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Have a great one. Bye bye.